Let's go to 330-130. And then we're going to go to 333-14. You see those, Malik?
Yep.
Okay.
At Andrew about this the other day. Listen, I think that teaching women self-defense should be punishable by crime. I do, and I'll tell you why.
This is gonna be a good topic. We'll talk about this.
I'll tell you why.
Oh shit!
I'll tell you why it should be punishable. Because you're telling a woman that she is going to be able to punch her way out of a physical altercation with a man, and it's absolutely not true. It doesn't make women less. But outside of handing her pepper spray or a shotgun in a house. And I purposely say shotgun because we know the statistics on gunfights at close range. There's a lot of the spray is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Telling a woman that she is going to learn how to kick and punch. A man can literally eat these punches. Like, you are not going to stand up and trade blows with a grown-ass man as a woman. Yeah. I think it's absolutely...
Okay, so that's Justin. We had Justin here. He's right. He is right. He's right. And he's right about the shotgun too, by the way, which tells me he knows about guns, which is good. He's right. You're not going to be able to just, you're not going to be able to do it. Men will eat those punches. And I remember having this conversation with my husband and him being like, I can't think of a woman that would be able to punch me hard enough I don't really think they could punch me hard enough. And he's, built, and he's right. He's right. So if you're out there and you're triggered by this stuff, ask yourself why. These guys are trying to protect women. I know if you're a woman out there, you're a modern woman and you're trained to be triggered by this because it bothers you. Maybe it bothers you that you're weaker physically than the modern feminist movement told you were, and you have to now absorb that reality. Maybe you're mentally adjusting to that. I get it. But you realize that they're actually trying to protect you because they don't want you having a false sense of your own strength and putting yourself in a dangerous situation. And then what? They are trying to protect you. The people who are giving you that messaging, telling you take your self-defense and you can use some guy's weight against him and all this stuff. First of all, you realize those people who teach those classes make money off of you. So I heard that from a lot of people. Jiu-jitsu, get down on the ground. Get down on the ground with a big ass man? Honey, I'm going to be squashed. And I'm going to be crying. Oh, my pinky. Oh, that's going to happen too. Come on. You know it. It's not good advice, but they make money. Women sign up for those classes. It's a business. Remember that at the end of the day. But they should be honest and I had a lot of instructors that weren't honest. So these guys are being honest. Let's listen to Myron now as well. They're talking about me. It was my commentary. They were right. I'm wrong. I was wrong. Let's go to 333.
About this the other day. Female self-defense is probably one of the biggest lies we tell women.
It's dangerous.
It's one of the, it literally, and there was this chick that I won't even mention her name, but she was going on a fucking tirade trying to criticize Andrew for saying that Krav Maga and all these other things are stupid for women to learn in jiu-jitsu. It is fucking stupid because jiu-jitsu is one of the worst things. As a woman, you do not want to fucking get in a close quarters combat situation with a fucking man. You need space. Right? If you're even going to be, even if you're going to get into
have a shot to catch him.
You need space. Because, and I tell women this all the time on the podcast. They try to come on and say, I can fight a man. I had to bring them back to reality. A high school boy will absolutely destroy you. A 15-year-old boy will beat the fuck out of you as a trained woman that goes to the gym. You might even have some combat skills. He is going to fuck you up just off of strength alone because you're...
And he's right. He's right. Even if you have some, and I do have some skills. First of all, I've worked out my whole life, and not because of any other reason other than that I really prioritize health and wellness, and that's something that's near and dear to my heart. You know that. So I have worked out my whole life. I take care of myself. I do have some skills, in terms of knowing how to punch a box. I've taken the classes, but he's right. Because I don't have the power that, my son, this is crazy. My son is 3 years old. He's a baby. I cannot believe how strong this kid is. I honestly cannot believe. And I know, what high school boys, they have so much power that we don't have physically. And it's crazy in this world where we're now trained from such a young age as women that you have to compete with men. You have to compete with men. It's like you can't do anything but be triggered by a man saying, You shouldn't be competing with us in this area. It's dangerous for you. We take offense to that somehow. That should be like, oh, this guy's looking out for me. This is realistic. Look at my size. Look at his size. Look at my power. Look at his power. He's trying to tell me you're going to get hurt. And we take offense because we've been programmed to take offense. And it's wild. It's really, really wild. So they were right. And that's who he's talking about, me, when it's Krav Maga and all that. They were right. And yeah, maybe, you know, Andrew's tone is what it is. But the content, they were right. And that's why I did this. First of all, like I told you, I want you to hear from me. When I'm wrong, I'm going to tell you. When I'm wrong, I am going to come on here and I am going to take the embarrassment that comes with it. And truthfully, I have to say, I thought it would be more embarrassing than it actually is. But it's not, because I feel so strongly that I've done a service today by being honest about this. And maybe some woman watched that initial commentary and will be like, if she's thinking that and she took the training and maybe there's something to it. Because I don't want you finding yourself in situations where you feel like you're capable of more than you are, just by virtue of your biology and your anatomy. It is what it is. If you want to watch the full episode, you're going to click right here. And if you want to ask me a question one-on-one, you want to do a one-on-one FaceTime with a group of your friends, whatever you want, you need to download Connect right now. Click right here and let's get talking.